Hey there. I'm going to be releasing the material formatter, which is a simple Maxscript that was written during a time period where I was doing a lot of ripped model converting. So maybe like going from or going to like Half-Life to or Gmod whatever to XNA LoRa to Mika Dance. Um, so basically what it is, you know, for example, here's a ripped model that I imported from XNA LoRa, and the materials are supposed to be transparent for the hair and some of the other objects, like the eyes, and the import obviously with no transparency. So what is transparency? Well, transparency is part shader, part material, part texture. So you can have transparency information in the opacity channel of the texture, and then you can have your material where that can accommodate for that channel or not, and then your shader, which is going to allow that to be shown on the screen as transparent or not. So with 3ds Max, if you were to create a brand new material, it would have no transparency. So for 3ds Max, what you would have is, we'll just pick one of these materials. This is your typical standard material, and it would just have very basic diffuse map on it. So if you're importing from a source that doesn't contain enough information on delegating map channels, it would just not be there. So for example, this is diffuse, and to add the opacity for the hair, we'd have to copy this to the opacity slot. We have to go in there and enable the alpha channel, and then that should then be transparent. Now it's actually not transparent because there's so many materials in here. Oh, okay, let's do this. Polygons. Select polygons. Oh, seriously? These are like a lot, I guess. Alright, just go for this one. Oh, yeah, so this would be transparent then. Oh, you know why? Because we can't see nothing. Let's see, I think it's 8. Let's try 8. Background color, white. Oh, okay, well that didn't work, but anyway, that's how you would set it up, essentially. So anyway, when you're doing with like a lot of geometry, it could get kind of annoying going to access the materials like that. So I'm going to suggest, for this one example, let's go for the face. The face is actually a multi-material, so click on this. You'll see it has a bunch of channels. Usually what I do is I segregate that to individual mesh pieces. So there's another tool, not written by me, but by this guy called Jefferson Lim. I found this off a ScriptSpot, so if you're interested in finding it, just Google ScriptSpot and then look around there. If you run this, basically it will take the mesh parts for that material, and then it will split them out, and then it will assign discrete materials, and we'll keep the skin modifier, so it won't disrupt the animations or whatever, well, I guess the skinning, I guess, not the animations. Alright, so we hit detach, and it's gonna discretely split this up. And so now if we use the material picker, you'll see that each object is its own like material. So now this is where this thing kind of comes into play, where you would be able to select an object and you would be able to format it. So in this case, we're going to be doing a selected object. We're going to be updating the texture information only, and we're going to be doing a texture, basically diffuse alpha operation, which is called texture with alpha, basically. You hit format, and then, oh, why did it do that? Oh, because I clicked off of it. Okay, just undo that, click on that, do that again, and you'll see that it should work, right? This other option is basically the material editor. So whatever you bring into the editor will be formatted. So for example, we can change the diffuse slots. So let's turn on the color information, and we'll just color it different color, and hit format. Oh no, it should be, okay, we're going to select open in editor this time, and it's going to look in the editor, and we hit that, it'll, yeah, actually I should have done that, but anyway, yeah, so it'll change stuff either active in the basic material editor, or you can do by object selection. And the options are pretty basic. They're just basically, you know, you can strip the path, or you can assign a new path. You can make a texture alpha in the opacity thing. You can update some color information. You can change it from blend to something else. But I would recommend not screwing around with that, because like the multi-layer thing will change the stuff, and then it might get errors or something. So, but anyway, it's just really basic. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I turn this off. There you go. Really basic, and it was just something simple I made when I was dealing with a lot of material handling and stuff like that. Ultimately, I just don't really deal with it anymore. But you know, if you needed help doing that, then I would say detach by ID, and this kind of helps you, you know, convert your transparent objects into, you know, working and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.